Okay, this week we're going to go through some quick tips with LinkedIn. I think one of the biggest things I'm seeing out there, especially in the insurance and accounting industry, is the inability to have a system to constantly be growing your connections. And what I mean by that is with social media, there's a lot of momentum involved. There's kind of an order of operation of things you want to be doing to help you get the right people to connect with you. But more importantly, when you connect with somebody, actually have a kind of a purpose to it, to actually generate some results and generate more traffic to your website. So one of the things that I've gotten really good at is I've really made a conscious effort that after I talk to somebody new on the phone, maybe they were referred to me, maybe we just have a scheduled meeting, or maybe after I've gone to lunch with somebody, or maybe after someone has emailed me who's interested in what I do, the first thing I always do is go on to LinkedIn and try to find that person and send them an invite to connect. Now, I know that sounds simple. I know that sounds, like something maybe you're doing, but I think point number one is you want to make sure you're doing this immediately after communicating with these people. Again, there's momentum involved. So step one, in my opinion, is to kind of go in here and try to type in their name to find them. Probably 70% of the people you'll be able to find immediately. So once you find the person in question, what you want to do next is you want to click the connect button, and hopefully I can do a good job here at highlighting it. So you want to click the connect button and then choose how you know that person. Now what I usually do at this point is just put we've done business together, and I select my company. Now I know, again, this may seem simple and something you're already doing, but I think my one really good tip is in the personal note area, you want to get away from having the default text that LinkedIn puts in. And I'm sure one thing to kind of keep an eye on this week is people will be inviting you to connect. And you'll get an email that says, Johnny Smith wants to connect with you on LinkedIn. 95% of those will have the default text in the email. It'll say, hey, I'd like to add you to my professional network, right? What you want to do is you want to remove that default text because, believe it or not, I feel a lot of people actually do read that. So probably what you want to do is just kind of type something up real quick and put it in. So you'll see I've kind of come up with a real quick little thing here that just says, thanks for your time today. I'm confident, our services could be a real asset to your agency. Let's connect on LinkedIn. More importantly, I put my contact information, my email address, my phone number, my website, all very important critical items, I feel, when connecting with someone, because, again, now you're giving them the ability to actually click on your website, to have your email address. Maybe they save it into their contacts. Yes, they may, but you never know. Never take these things for granted. So click the send invite button, and what you'll do is, in my opinion, one, after just talking to somebody, they are going to definitely accept your connection to them. And what they're likely to do once they get this is they're likely to kind of go in and review your profile, which is the whole point of LinkedIn, right? We've talked about this in the past, that we want to set up a profile that sells your operation, tells people what you specialize in, how they can help you, how they can request your help. So the more traffic we can get to your LinkedIn profile, in theory, the higher conversion ratio of sales we can get. That's really why we're doing it. But I think my number one point is that it's all time conscious. You don't want to do this a week after you've talked to somebody. You want to do this 10 minutes after you've talked to somebody. You're still on their mind, right? And you don't know which direction they're going to go. Maybe they're going to use your services. Maybe they're talking to 5 other competitors. This could be the thing that gives you the edge, gives them that next level of comfort working with you, that maybe they know you a little better than the competition. So again, never a bad thing to do. Worst case scenario, you've added another connection to your distribution, and you may be able to do business with these people in the future because you have them as part of your distribution, and maybe you can utilize some of the messaging tools that LinkedIn has. But I think, just to kind of summarize, when I work with professionals who are struggling with LinkedIn, it usually starts with them struggling on connecting with people. either A, they don't really have a system for consistently adding people. They do it impulsively. Once every 4 months, they kind of go in and try to find a few people, and then they give up. You know, the people that are successful with LinkedIn, they're spending 20 seconds here, 30 seconds there. They have a system that's part of their routine where they're constantly adding people. Not only adding people, but adding people they've interacted with who are potential clients or who are really good current clients that they could be able to get, you know, secondary sales from. And then, of course, number 2 is going in, and when you're inviting these people to connect, take it to the next level. Customize that little blurb. Make sure you put your contact information in. In the end, you always want to give people the doorway into your world. Never assume they're going to figure out how to get to your website or they're going to find your phone number or remember it. Always keep giving them those things because it makes it easier for them to get to the next step in working with you. So I appreciate everyone's time this week. Hopefully this tip was helpful. I feel it is. And we'll look forward to next week. Thanks.